Well, here I am at the Mountain Fitness Center, located on Fox Farm Road, where I'm going in and we're going to have a good chat with the Jordan Romero team. Let's go in. Well, here we are. This is Jordan Romero, the kid, because he was a kid then, he's not anymore, who climbed Mount Everest. Not only Mount Everest, but 7 mountains on 7 of the tallest summits in the world.
Yep, that is true.
Isn't that neat?
Yeah, there's thank you. There's about 8 of all the 7 summits, but there's kind of like an extra one. So we've already done like the 2 controversial ones, which is one in Australia and one's in Indonesia. So we'll be heading down to Antarctica to finish the last official one in December 2011. That's when we'll like take a big effort to get down there.
Yeah, cold.
Mm-hmm.
Is the mountain ice mainly, I wonder? Or
No.
are you going in the summertime?
Yeah.
Because you're leaving December or so.
It's going to be the summer down there, and the mountain it's a mountain, and it's cold down there, and
How high?
it's about 16,000 feet.
Wow.
So it's going to be, really. It's gonna be cold though.
Oh,
That's
wow.
what we're just really prepared for and everything. It's
hard to get clearance for your age to climb that one, isn't it? You have to have special variants, or are you okay on it?
Well, I'm like too young, about 2 years.
Well, we can
young
lie about
for
your
me to go
age
to,
because
yeah.
you're tall.
Nah, I cannot lie. Well, probably I could
No.
if I didn't climb Everest and made all like well known. So I don't know.
You're known the world over. You've got a great website, jordanromero.com,
Thanks.
and it trails you from when you were 10. That's when you climbed Kilimanjaro.
Yes, when I was 10 years old, I climbed Mount Kilimanjaro.
Yeah.
Well, we did. We had a.
Yeah, you have a team, the Jordan
Of course.
team.
Yeah, the team is really what counts. Me and my dad and Karen.
Uh-huh.
It's all just going like super well. We're doing this all together. One family, and it's to kind of set an example of what a family can do. If they just like support each other and support their kids. So that's what it's
You're
about.
the ideal American family.
Thanks.
You live together, you dine together, and you have fun together. And it's all fun, isn't it? I mean, even though it's hard work, climbing mountains, it's fun. And what an achievement.
Thanks.
Yeah.
It's a lot of hard work.
You ever going to get in the Guinness World Records? Do they have to, I guess they have to apply for it, don't they?
Well, I've really got a certificate.
You don't
certificate
care.
from there.
You just
honestly don't care.
I know, that's
this whole
great.
thing was for myself,
Yeah.
So.
Well, you have to continually train, don't you? Particularly now that you're set to go to Antarctica later on this year.
Yeah, that's gonna be quite some months later on. So, kind of taking it easy. I'm just I'm skiing a whole lot right now. On the park and backcountry, dealing with a couple minor injuries. That's what I'm here at Mountain Fitness for. Is
Get it in shape.
Yeah, it's so great to come here and keep me in top physical shape and deal with some of my small injuries. And I'm just every weekend out there on the slopes. So yeah, red pants, orange jacket. Look out for me.
Yeah. Look out for Jordan, everybody.
Yeah.
Snowboard or ski?
No, I ski.
Ski, yeah.
Yeah, freestyle.
You
park
know,
ski.
most young people today, your age, are switching from snowboarding to skiing. You're
Yeah.
finding more skiers now.
Of course, yeah. It's all about new school skiing and freestyle park skiing.
Uh-huh.
Big mountain. It's called free skiing. So that's kind of like the new thing. Snowboarding is still popular. It's still going on in X Games, but skiing is just with how amazing how fast that sport has progressed is.
I know it.
It's outrageous. It's really, really cool.
And you can curve and carve and everything you can do with snowboarding.
Yeah, everything.
And leaps and jumps and
Yeah, everything, yeah. Just like
everything.
that.
Yeah, that's cool. And you're really dedicated to get kids, especially, off the couch. Get outdoors, do something.
You have no idea, here in America, it's what we're seeing every single day. Kids just playing video games all the time, and never owned a video game in my life. So, there's just a whole lot more life. There's just a whole lot more to life than that.
Sure.
And that's why I just want to get out there and just make a use of life and use it well, because it's one life. You gotta live it well.
Not
the
only
righteous way.
exercise well, but eat
Exercise
well. Like
you
you
eat well too. That's
you don't eat at McDonald's and these fast fooders. You have a healthy diet.
I never even stepped foot in those places, so it's all about just eating like fresh, not so like processed foods like sodas and burgers and all that stuff.
Yeah.
And, yeah, sure, it's good, but not good for you. So just that's what it is. No high fructose corn syrup.
Oh, really?
No high fructose corn syrup,
Wow.
which is contained in most sodas, and it's
Wow.
no good.
Dangerous, huh? Almost like a poison.
It is, yeah.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
Wow. Well, I tell you. And now this last summer, you led short hikes around here. Sugarloaf, and I think I went up to, what's the one behind us? Not Baldy, Grayback.
Gorgonio.
Yeah,
St.
Gorgonio.
Yeah.
We used to call it Grayback years ago.
Yeah.
But you had that. Now, have you led any hikes during the summer? I mean, during the winter with snow?
During the winter, I'm not quite sure. We're just, it's been kind of on delay for the Seven Summits, Youth Challenge, and me guiding kids around the 7 highest peaks here in Big Bear.
Sure.
And, it's kind of a way to get kids out and really appreciate, how lucky they are to live up here.
Sure.
Yeah, and just to be lucky to have this beautiful nature all around us.
Oh, that's great.
Appreciate that.
Yeah, you bet. Well, Jordan, I mean, everybody knows you. Everybody's proud of you.
Thanks.
I'm going to watch you work out just a little bit because
for sure.
you get it all set, and then I want to talk to you and your dad and Karen and finalize your plans for 2011.
All right.
Okay. Well, before you get going, if anybody's going to do an exercise, even though it's a simple exercise, what's the first thing they have to do?
Now, you always got to warm up because serious injuries can come into play, if you just work out without even stretching or anything like that. So those are some mistakes I've made before skiing, is not stretching, because I'm hardly even flexible right now. So definitely want to get into some more yoga classes. So right now I'm just coming here to stretch out. That's probably what you'll see me doing right now. It's just kind of recovering. So
you have an injury in the groin area and the knee?
in the hip flexor.
And the hip flex area?
Yeah, not so much the knees. I mean, that's kind of a skier's thing. Is they'll always be hurting.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's a lot of stuff being put on your body when you're out there, and you're not really wearing like protective guards,
Yeah.
which I haven't even thought about. But of course, wearing a helmet and everything. That's
You wear a helmet?
Yeah, I do.
Do you think there should be a law that every skier and snowboarder?
Yeah, it should be a lot.
I don't know.
I see a majority of. I've never even clicked on to my skis without wearing a helmet. So.
Really?
Yeah. Never.
Well, that's cool. Okay, well, we'll let you get into some stretching exercises.
Yeah, we'll do that.
Okay. Jordan's going to warm up. Now, everybody doesn't have a ball, Karen, so they can do it just flat, huh?
You can do it just flat. The ball, you can get these balls at Kmart for $10.
Oh, really?
And this ball is super good for a lot of stretches. Really good for a back stretch like Jordan's doing.
Uh-huh.
And a lot of other kind of core exercises. They're really good. I recommend that everyone have one at their house.
Oh, good.
It's amazing.
What are you stretching there, Jordan?
Here we're kind of stretching out like the hamstrings, everything else. So if you're able to grab both your feet, no problem. Then.
Oh, really?
So like right now, I'm not at my most flexible. So Just every day I'm doing this kind of stuff and always just working to being able to do that and get grabs better with skiing. So
Sure.
that's it.
No.
Now you just massage your calves?
Yeah, definitely want to massage some of your calves. You know, it's very easy to get some knots in there, and I do definitely have some knots.
Oh, sure.
Big time. So definitely massage my calves a lot. And another thing too is I'd grab say it would be a curb, for example, or anything to just to step up on, and basically just like stand on it and let your heels drop. So that you could definitely feel your calves stretching that way, and it's awesome.
Sure.
So, what else did I do? One thing I also do, which sometimes I could need help on, is definitely kind of loosening up your gluten with your glutes. So be grabbing like this.
Oh, yeah.
And just kind of rolling around on it. So it's really good. Really good stretch as well. Do it with both.
Now you do it longer normally.
Yeah,
don't
definitely.
you?
But this is kind of just a
Do you count?
demo right here. Yeah, just go when I think is long enough.
Yeah.
Definitely one thing I lacked of, back before when I didn't stretch, was doing knees a lot, and it's a good kind of groin and hip flexor kind of stretch. So just want to be just like pushing down with your elbows, grabbing your like this, and just pushing down with your elbows. Not too fast because you could tear something or seriously injure yourself, of course. But you just want to slowly progress, every single time. And so you just laying right here, stay like that for a while. Another thing I like to do, which definitely can stretch like my outer hip, is doing this, which is like Hollywood stretch. Leg over here, elbow like that, just twist like that and look back.
Sure.
Just like that. It's great stretching. You feel it in your back. You feel your spine like start to pop. It's great. You feel like right here.
So you're using all your muscles, theoretically,
Yeah.
just about.
Yeah, using all your muscles, and it's just want to stretch them all out. So a good, easy 10-minute warm up. Of course, better than nothing, but it's always mandatory before you start working out and going hard.
Now I couldn't even do one thing. I can barely sit down. So it really, this warm-up that you're doing is really not for seniors. Or, well, it depends on their condition, I
Yeah,
guess.
it depends on your condition. Of course.
Okay, don't use me as an example.
No. No. I don't know what else to do.
Oh, well, here we are, the Jordan Romero team themselves.
Hi, Ron.
Hi, Paul. We got Paul, Jordan, and Karen. And all three of them have done all of the climbing.
This is the team right
What
here.
an experience.
It's been a wild ride.
I know. Almost 3.5 years now, isn't it? Since Mount Kilimanjaro was
Going on 4.
going on 4.
Yep, it was all meant to be a 7-year project. And
Really?
when it's all said and done, it'll be 4.5 or
Yeah.
so. Yep.
A little bit ahead of schedule.
Yeah, that's good. Well, you had planned to really do Antarctica this year, but we need some more resources. I mean, these climbs are expensive. I mean, the countries charge you an arm and a leg.
Yeah, there's so much that goes into these things. The finances are one part of it, but there's permissions, there's massive logistics that had to happen, and just coming off of Everest, we've been working so hard with all kinds of business that came after Everest, and that we just didn't have a good 3 or 4 months that we needed to prepare just for Antarctica. And
Sure.
before you know it, November was here, and we weren't dialed in yet, so that's okay. It was kind of a truck lifted off our chest, actually. So
Sure.
everything's good. We're having a great winter, and training's right on schedule, and strength and fitness, and life's
Yeah.
good. life's good.
And you know, we always keep saying, and Jordan says too, it's not about the record, but even if we wait until December of this year, Jordan's still like in plenty of time for doing any record that no one's even close to.
That's
So,
right. 14 now.
Yeah, he's 14.
July 12th.
Wow, good memory.
Got it.
You bet.
Thanks.
Always remember your birthday.
Thanks.
Well, that's cool. So anyway, what you're doing, of course, you're involved in Snowshoe the Bear.
That's right, Open Air Big Bear and Snowshoe the Bear. Jordan took a year off from doing Conquer the Bear. He's back on to doing it again this year. That's the 4-event challenge. It starts with the Snowshoe the Bear, goes on to Paddle Fest, then on to mountain biking, then on to the new Endure the Bear trail run race. OpenAirBigBear.com. It's pretty fun. We're having a really awesome surge in energy and participation from locals here. We're just trying to get the town going and rocking with outdoor events and sports and adventure stuff, which is what Big Bear should be all about.
That's right. So I told Jordan, get off the couch. No matter what age you are. You can't do anything sitting
We'd like to
inside.
see more youth getting involved here. We would like to see more kids from the schools doing these these events, and you know, it's got to be about the kids.
You bet. There's a Conquer the Bear is really a neat program. It's a combination of several organizations.
Yeah, it's through Open Air Big Bear, and there's 4 events, and we've made it really nice for people who are just a little bit interested in getting in and they're not quite sure. So they do the shortest events at each of the 4 events. So they do a 5K snowshoe, the beginner loop of the mountain bike, they do a 5K paddle, and they do a 5K trail run. So it's a really nice way to get in, to have goals for multi-sporting throughout the year, and get outside and do some really cool events in Big Bear. And then there's the Conquer the Bear, which is the longer events of all that. And so that can be something that they work towards.
Sure. And they can go on the website.
Yes, everything's on the website, openairbigbear.com.
You bet. And it's coordinated by the events office, Rick.
Yep.
He
We work
sorta-
together with Rick is a big part of the coordination of it, and
Sure.
each of the 4 organizers for each of the 4 events.
Sure. Well, we got Snowshoe the Bear coming up on Saturday, February the 5th. And each year it grows. I mean, more
Does
and more.
grow. Even last year, on our 3rd year, with the most horrendous weather day of the
I
entire
know,
year,
it rained that
we still did over a couple hundred runners,
I know.
and probably missed out on 100 at least that day. The entrance and the energy going into this year is it's staggering. It's pretty cool. Conditions are not perfect, but the scene and the vibe and the energy and the pre and post event festivities are going to make it just a really cool time.
Sure.
And so, and I was just up on the course today. Here it is on Thursday, before a week before the event, and there's some good snow up top, man.
Oh, yeah.
It's kind of this mixture. So as Karen kind of challenged everybody, pick your weapon. There's going to be different footwear out there, and so it's fixing to be sunny and nice. So.
People are asking us, since it hasn't been any snow lately, and there's no real snow in the forecast, are you still going to have the event? And the snowshoe event is on snow or no, it's a go.
That's right. Well, we didn't have much snow on the first annual. They had to shove it into the street.
And it snowed the night
to make
before.
it, and then it snowed.
So yeah,
Can't figure out Big Bear.
We're
the second year.
yeah,
snowed the
being
night before.
flexible and making it a pretty fun adventure.
Sure.
event.
Now, a lot of people don't know that snowshoes are not the old, long ones, that they're really cool.
It's pretty cool. They're quite affordable. They're super light, and our little expression is, if you can walk, you can run. You know, there's
You can snowshoe.
And they start off running.
If you can walk, you can snowshoe.
Oh, yeah, right.
And you can rent them for $10 or $15 at several local shops, and it's just easy. You strap them on and you just walk. There's no trick to it.
I know.
It's just a better way to negotiate soft, mushy snow. And
Now, do you need
it's just-
poles?
poles are optional. Poles can be good if you know how to use them, and they can get in the way if you don't use them
You
well.
know.
But I recommend everybody to use poles.
Yeah,
But you can do just fine without them.
I know. Now, the race, it's 2 races, a 5K and 10K.
That's right. 5K is good for the novice and for the newbies, and for folks that just want to go out and walk their dog, or a big group of gals or whoever that just want to have a little social type of walking event, or kids. 5K is perfect.
Oh, yeah.
10K would be upwards of an hour to 2 hour hike, depending on how much jogging or running is involved. But so we think it's just right.
Yeah, it's great. Are you going to be in it, Jordan?
Yes.
Are all
It's
three of you
crazy
going to?
idea.
Well, you're sort of the coordinator.
Yeah, Paul and I are the coordinators. Jordan is the runner.
Yeah, good.
Been been kind of recovering. You know, not too much training, so probably not be like going for first place. Of course, you know, finishing it is all that matters. So
Yeah, that's
it's my big
cool.
goal.
Now, you're also distributors of a real great shoe line, aren't you?
Well,
Or not?
we work with Soul, which is the footbed and the
Uh-huh.
and the flip company, and they'll be around at the event, supporting the event
Good.
with some awesome product.
Sure.
The big excitement is the FRS, which is now the new presenting sponsor for Open Air in the Conquer the Bear series.
Oh,
The new
yeah.
FRS energy drink, and it's just exploding in popularity and growth all over the U.S. right now.
Sure.
And they just came on board as presenting sponsor for Conquer the Bear, and so folks in Big Bear are going to be seeing it everywhere, certainly at the events and such. So that's pretty cool. It's a healthy
great.
energy. It's a really good drink for kids, for adults, and for the busy folk that need a good shot of energy. And stay
Yeah.
away from those cruddy energy drinks. You know which ones I'm talking about.
I know it. Yeah, they're all over the news now that they're not good for you.
I've been
Absolutely.
screaming it for years, man. This stuff it should not.
Poison.
Certainly kids should not be having it. That's for dang sure.
Yeah.
Anyhow, so FRS.com.
FRS. That's right. Well, my time's almost up.
Thank you, Ron.
Now, website, jordanromero.com, and you can get hundreds of pictures and all his history.
It's all about the quest of what Jordan's been doing, and certainly the boy who conquered Everest.
That's right.
Jordan
And the
Captain
book, is the
Bronx.
book available online too?
Book's available online, indeed.
Okay.
Indeed, it's an awesome.
Is it on your
70
site where they can
it's
order?
on the seat, on their own merchandise, Jordan's T-shirts. You can check out all the blogging. He updates every couple days or once a week or
Yeah.
so. It's, tell his followers what's new and what's happening, and there's certainly more details coming with the preparation for Antarctica.
Sure. And if anybody wants to donate, they certainly can. They have a way on the
Thank you.
website to donate. It's expensive to climb mountains.
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
I mean, financially, it's a challenge also.
it's
It's been a big
But-
challenge, but it's given Jordan a really good platform to
That's
get
right.
his message out about getting kids outdoors, being healthy, setting goals, and because of us climbing mountains, he's getting that message all over the world.
Yeah, that's
being
for
able
sure.
to talk to a lot of kids.
Ron,
great.
you and ET and Channel 6 have been huge supporters of us and of Team Jordan and for these last few years. And
Yeah.
thank you from the bottom of our heart. It's
You're
been awesome.
welcome.
It's been a way for us to talk to the community.
You
and,
bet.
And it's hopefully getting the message out to kids and just putting Big Bear on the map for real.
It's a win-win for everybody.
We think so.
And that's included. Thanks so much. Been talking to Paul, to Jordan, to Karen, Team Jordan. I tell you.
Thanks,
Have
Ron.
a good day.
Thanks, buddy.
Bye, Ron.
Poor Karen's gonna have
Well, there you have it, folks. Another chapter in the Jordan Romero story. Hope you enjoyed it. I'll be back in just a while.